me out. They grinned. Majority rules, my sister said, just watching. I grinned back and said, then let's vote on this instead. Seconds later, I dropped a paper, and the room burst into chaos. I'm Jack, 34, and I run a small hardware store in a dusty corner of Ohio. It's not much, just shelves stacked with nails, paint cans, and tools, but it's mine. I built it from scratch 8 years ago with every dime I had after Dad told me I'd never amount to anything. See, I've always been the guy who shows up, fixing Mom's leaky sink when it floods her kitchen, driving my sister Claire to work when her old Chevy dies, even hauling my cousins out of bar fights they started over nothing. Family was everything to me. Or at least, it was. My older brother Ethan? He's the golden boy. Since we were kids, he's been the star, straight A student, college degree, Mom's teary pride at every step he took. Me? I was the quiet one. The reliable one. Which somehow meant I didn't shine. The shop's my proof I'm not invisible, my hands built something real, something lasting. But last year, that all got ripped apart. Ethan's latest big idea, some tech startup peddling overpriced gadgets, crashed and burned, leaving him drowning in debt. I figured he'd charm his way out like always. Golden boys don't fall hard. Then the family came knocking, and it wasn't for a screwdriver. They wanted my shop. My whole damn life, to bail him out. I thought I knew favoritism growing up in Ethan's shadow, but this was a whole new level. It hit me like a sledgehammer, and I'm still raw from it, still picking up the pieces of what I thought family meant. I used to think blood tied us together through anything, loyalty, sacrifice, the works. Turns out, I was dead wrong. Let me take you back to how it started, because the story is a mess of betrayal and grit, and it'll make you wonder what family's really worth when the ones you love turn on you without blinking. Ethan's tech startup went belly up about 6 months ago, and I wasn't surprised. He'd been hyping it for years, some gizmo that would revolutionize home security, he said. Investors ate it up, until they didn't, and now he was stuck with a $75,000 hole. One evening, he strolled into my shop just as I was locking up, that same easy grin plastered on his face like nothing was wrong. Jack, my man, he started, leaning on the counter. I need a favor. Just a quick $20,000 loan, temporary, you know? I'll pay you back once I get this mess sorted. I stared at him, the fluorescent lights buzzing overhead. My shop barely clears enough to keep the lights on, and he knows that. Ethan, I'm not a bank, I told him straight up. I've seen your plans, they don't pan out. I can't risk it. He shrugged, said he got it, and left without a fight. I almost felt bad. Almost. That night, Mom called. Her voice was shaky, like she'd been crying. Jack, Ethan's in real trouble. He's so stressed, and you're the only one who can help. Please, think about it. Guilt twisted in my stomach. She's always had a blind spot for him, ever since he won that spelling bee in 3rd grade and I got a pat on the head for not tripping over my shoelaces. But I held my ground. Mom, I've got my own bills. He's got to figure this out himself. She sighed, heavy and disappointed, and hung up. I figured that'd be the end of it. But I underestimated how deep Ethan's hooks were in everyone. The next morning, I stopped by the diner for coffee, same place I've gone since I opened the shop. Old man Pete, who's been fixing tractors longer than I've been alive, waved me over. Heard your when I refused to sell my shop to save my brother's failed dream.